Shout out to Doug Bradley and Blackcraft for making another shirt I can't fucking wear anywhere.
It's inappropriate. Shout out to Golden Girls. R.I.P. Betty White.
Maybe she's a Cenobite somewhere.
Jesus Christ. Heavens, no. Same city, completely different zip code.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Another Gotham Gavel movie review, Hellraiser 3. I'm Terry.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Gotham Cenobites. Okay, so Hellraiser 3. 3 movies in.
3 movies in, probably the best so far.
So far, yeah. Alright, so main characters?
Yeah, main characters in this movie. Let's jump right into it. First, you've got
JP, Joey, Terry, and of course, Elliot Spencer, who is the good cop and Pinhead. But so that's main characters. The general story, as you saw at the end of 2, this pillar comes out, and it's later explained that his evil is too strong, so it manifested itself into a pillar, and then eventually turned into the pillar in this movie. And then the overall story is JP finds the pillar, ends up unleashing Pinhead on the world, not bound by any rules this time, because his evil was released through this pillar and not through the box. So this reporter Joey, through whatever mystical connection her dad has to war with Elliot Spencer, is tasked with using the box to send him back to hell. I mean, that's the general story. I mean, I don't want to take too long. I mean, it's going to take 20 minutes to go through the whole story. So I mean, that's the general story.
yes.
And of course.
This is by far my favorite story so far.
So I mean, three is really good.
It's great.
4 is kind of diving into the box's history, but
True.
so likes and dislikes.
There's a lot of likes for me for this one. I mean, overall, Pinhead looks badass in this movie. It's the best he's looked so far.
And enjoy it, because this is the most screen time he gets in any of the movies.
Yeah, tons of screen time with him. I actually really enjoyed the main character, Joey. She's a real journalist. She actually investigates, like, what they're supposed to do. Terry was really cool. There's a lot of characters that I really enjoyed. It's totally screaming 90s, which is exciting.
1992, by the way. This one was released in 1992.
It screamed the hair.
And there must be something about Clive Barker in September, because this movie's anniversary was also this past week. So September releases for 1, 2, and 3. So
I think there's a lot of weird symbolism in this movie, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah. But I think those are probably my likes. Do we need to talk about your likes before I do dislikes?
Well, I just like, I don't know, the story overall is better. It's more relatable to everyone, I think, and not just a set number of, I don't know.
There's a bunch of Cenobites in this one.
Yeah, he's unleashed, and he makes a ton of Cenobites. And so of course, I like that too. I mean, I hate that his main generals, they're pretty much dead. They're not back like he is.
That is sad.
So the original 3, they're gone, but we do eventually see another Chatterer, but I doubt it's the same person. But yeah, I mean, that's what I like. I mean, it's just general better.
It really is hell on earth. I know that's kind of
I mean, and just more
backtracking, but
Cenobites, and I don't know.
yeah, it was just an
The
over.
church scene, I'll always love. That's what's in here. Yeah. that's my life.
I'm a spiritual person, but I'm also extremely respectful to those that are really
respectful.
religious. And these movies are not for the hardcore, like super devout Christians, Catholics,
Especially this one.
yeah, especially this one. So,
Okay.
but I think those people aren't even going to be bothering to watch this. So,
That's true. That's true. So you have dislikes?
let me, I did. You caught me. Dislikes. Okay, so I don't care for, in the very beginning of the movie, it's not explained like how this whole thing starts. Like the guy just magically appeared. What I mean, he's getting torn up. I mean, how does he get the box out of the pillar? I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
that's a bit of a mystery. Like you kind of have to like.
Yeah,
That's not really
in the Pillar of
explained.
Souls, the box is part of the statue. I think
Yes.
somebody kind of breaks it off, steals it, and he's kind of the person who dies on the gurney. So
Yeah, like why?
yeah.
You know, and that, so I don't like that. Another thing I don't really care for, and this is something that I have not really discussed in the last two movies, is I don't like the crying babies. There's always, in every fucking movie, there's a damn crying baby. It's extremely triggering for me. I don't dig it. And then there's also a part in the boiler room. Look, I get it. These movies are weird. Okay? There's really weird art throughout the whole thing, which is fine. But there's this one doll,
The baby.
the baby doll, that's strapped, and like, what's going on with it? I can't remember because I already, like, I gotta get this out of my head.
Barbed wire. I mean,
The
it's
barbed
bound.
wire, it's
I mean,
bound. I don't like it. I don't like that shit. You know, before I had kids, maybe I could stomach that type of thing before,
But it doesn't
or I was
look like-
desensitized. But now,
It doesn't look like a baby. It looks like
it's a baby doll.
doll.
It's literally a baby doll, and you could tell that it's baby. I don't care, and there's still, it's the symbolism. Okay,
guess.
I don't dig it. That's just me.
Well, I think the only dislike I can come up with was all the Cenobites finally got her, and she just
Oh,
in
real
the
quick.
box, and all of a sudden, bam, 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 they're all dead.
That is true. I mean,
it's all
she
this
should have
build-up,
been.
this whole build up, walking down the street, doing all these total 90 effects everywhere, and then they're all gone.
That is a good point. That is a very good point. There were so many times where they could have totally stopped her, and it just didn't happen, which is just doesn't make any sense. But you know, there wouldn't be a movie, I
And
guess.
I mean, another dislike, and it's kind of for futurism. I mean, they're really cool Cenobites, and you never see them again.
They are super cool.
So relatable to me, the one with the CDs.
Shout out
because
DJ CD.
They don't need to know that. It's
Okay,
on
MySpace.
Anyways, it was just so relatable to me when I first saw this, because I mean, the highlight of my first job was paydays at Best Buy buying CDs. So I feel like if I was ever a Cenobite, it would be the fucking CD guy. So
You would be DJ CD. For sure. That would be your
and now
Cenobite.
we're all in the attic because we do digital. I guess getting right into Cenobites, DJ CD and the bartender turns into Barbie, who
Did you talk
is
about
a
the
flame.
bartender?
No,
Sorry, I'll let you just.
he breathes fire and he throws cocktails or gas at people and catches them on fire. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Terry and JP. JP is Piston Head, and I think he looks pretty cool. I can't believe no one's done either one of those, because I think they're the two most intricate Cenobites in the movie, because she's all skinned. Her arms are skinned.
Terry looks amazing.
The whole cigarette in the throat thing I could do without. But they're the
Yeah.
best. They're the best looking Cenobites in the movie. But yeah,
They are. They're very cool looking. I agree.
so JP and Terry, and then of
The
course
camera head was
camera
pretty
guy.
cool. He
So
kills
she-
people with the camera.
Her camera guy, she kind of unintentionally lures to the nightclub where everybody gets slaughtered, and By the time she gets there, he's already dead, and then we see him on the streets with a camera in his head. And yeah,
That's pretty
and
cool.
look what he let him do to me, you little bitch. Pretty
Yeah.
much those lines. Close enough. But
So cheesy now.
those are the Cenobites. I mean, your rating? What'd you think?
We've already
She
had it.
wanted to go big. I'm like, pump the brakes.
I did. I was
pump
like,
the three.
five boxes, but
I'll
nothing.
digress.
Okay.
If there's a perfect rating, it's going to be the next one. That's just my opinion. It's going to be a lot.
I don't
to talk
remember
about.
that one as
It's going to be
much.
a lot to talk about. But I would say for me, this is probably my 4.5.
I'll give it a 4 because I feel like I've been way too generous with my previous ratings, but this one is definitely really good.
I guess
If you're gonna Hellraiser, as far as Hellraiser goes, definitely a 4.
I just wish somebody in general would do more stuff. I mean, it would be great to get a nice statue of the pillar itself. I mean,
I'm shocked the pillar hasn't been done.
I mean, you got the Nika. Nika was, I think it was line 2, and they all came with a piece of the pillar, and you had to build the pillar. I'll get all the figures to build the pillar, but that's.
I wish you had it right here so we could hold it and look at it.
Oh, we probably should. It's way up there.
I
But
have not seen that thing in
It's on the
years.
top shelf. But I've seen a few custom statues, but nothing mainstream or licensed probably. But
Isn't there a freaking baby in that one too? I swear.
well, there was baby definitely in the first gen at the end of the second movie.
Yeah,
but I don't
the little baby doll.
know if there was a
was
baby in this
weird.
one. But then that's another thing is just seeing the first victim. He just skins her alive and
She's
absorbs
sucked right
her.
into
Yeah,
it.
and then she's part of the pillar. So
There's a lot of things that happen in the movie that I really dig, but it's too much detail to go into. This thing would be forever long.
which we've already done this once, and it was way too long.
Yeah.
So that's probably what we're gonna do going forward. Is just kind of sum it up in as little as we can. And
More
just,
talks and reviews.
Yeah.
I did notice, because what did we watch it on? We own them, but we decided to stream it.
Well, I mean, up until Revelations or DVD, and it's just easier, and it's HD to just rent it on Amazon.
But anyways, this one had high ratings, and I was like, I was noticing like it's rated like almost a 5 stars.
Yeah, like 2,000 reviews.
Yeah, out of 2,000 reviews, it got almost a 5-star rating, so that's pretty big. This one is clearly well loved as well.
Yeah,
I mean, for good reasons. Again, if you like Hellraiser, Pinhead looks amazing, and
I think
the Cenobites are cool.
it's the first time it's referenced as Pinhead when she kind of played with this Pinhead.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do see a little bit of Kirsty in this one.
Very brief.
Very brief.
But spoiler alert, it's not her final movie.
Oh.
It's gonna be a while, but
Yeah.
she'll be back. So, yeah, do you want to bring up anything else?
I don't believe so.
Alrighty. So we will see you back here next week to do 4.
I'm excited to watch that one.
And it'd be the final one that says executively produced by Clive Barker. This one, again, just produced by Clive Barker.
And didn't you say Gary? Is it Gary?
Gary Tunnicliffe, I believe this was the first one he worked on.
Okay.
He wasn't top dog in the makeups for this one, but he was still had a hand in a lot of effects for this
Makeup
movie.
they did good.
But yeah, this one was directed by Anthony Hickox. But yeah, we will see you. Hope you enjoyed this one, and we will see you next week for Hellraiser 4 Bloodline.
All right.
You guys have a good weekend. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, it's like we're still here. I just wanted to make sure I brought up Peter Atkins. I know for sure he wrote 2, this one, and 4. And you tried to tell me, but he plays the bartender who eventually turns into the Barbie Cenobite. So I wanted to make sure we mentioned that Peter Atkins had a part in this. Also, Anthony Hitchcock, who directed it, he was one of the soldiers in Joey's dream that was with her dad. So he was in it. And then lastly, I just wanted to show, I got the book, and I'm going to read it. It's pretty short. For paperback, it's got pretty big print, 164 pages. So, maybe we can both read it.
I was about to say, I might want to read that.
Do a review on the book, and
Yeah.
then discuss differences and what's the same, and just
We should totally do that.
review of the book.
Okay.
So yeah,
You'll
so
be seeing
that's,
me again.
yeah. But I don't know. I think we do a good job together.
Thanks. I think so too. I have fun.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, it's you watching my stuff.
That's true.
All right, people.
All right.
We really do mean it this time.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. We may do a short little vlog of the concert tomorrow. But other than that, for this segment, we will see you next week.
Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank you. For real this time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
What's a journey?
We just say something funny and then you throw it in. Because I definitely think it should be like damn near a 5. If not a 5. Out of the whole franchise.
We're talking about
Oh, anyways.
3 or 4 are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you can't be more generous than I'm gonna be. I
Okay,
mean,
4.
you gotta put.
It's better than 2.
It is better than 2. They're all, except 7. They're all better than 2.
It's a 4 for me then. Sorry.
I'm 4 is fine. I was gonna give it a 4.5, but I mean, you're talking about a 5. I mean, this movie was not perfection. That's
Well,
all.
no. Yeah, but nothing is.
You can't be more generous than me.
Okay.
Oh, you're too nice.